Hey, all you vape heads out there, this is Eric the Saint Siren, and I'm back from my journey. So, what we're going to do today, as promised, we're going to be doing the review on the Tugboat clone by Tobeco, and at the end of this review, we're going to be giving away a couple of tugboats. Yeah, a couple of tugboats. I decided to get another one while I was on vacation. I'm going to give it away to you guys since the subscriptions piled up, and I really appreciate all the love you've shown from me and Popeye. So, let's roll the credits and get to the show. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. Now, as always, if you haven't subscribed to the Coil yet, you can do that right here. Also, the video box will pop up in the top right-hand corner while you and I chat about the unit, so you can get that up-close personal experience with the item itself. So just like the original, it's a 3-piece unit, top drip tip, comes with the Delrin bottom, and you have the little tugboat with the serial number underneath. On the top cap, you have the tugboat insignia on one side, the American flag on the other, and dual air holes. This unit does not have adjustable airflow and is not available in single coil mode. Sorry all you single coilers out there. This unit is pretty hefty actually in weight and performs stellar and blows mad clouds with whatever kind of build I have in there. Right now I have 26 gauge, 6 wraps around a 1/8 drill bit in there. Blows out some clouds great. Let's take a look. Nothing to scoff at. I've also tried a dual 28 gauge, 8 wraps around a 1/8 drill bit as well. Didn't really change much. Pretty much hit the same. Flavor was still there and the cloud production was still there. Now for me, and this might only be the clone, I don't get this amazing flavor everybody's talking about from the Tugboat. Now I do understand that with the chamber being smaller, it's supposed to increase the flavor, but it's about the same for me as any one of the other RDA clones or actual RDAs I own. But when it comes down to cloud density and vapor production, this outperforms about 80% of my authentics or other clone RDAs I own. And yes, I totally get it, it's always down to the build on these units. I've only tried 2 so far, but I haven't seen much of a difference between those 2 builds, and I've done those builds specifically in most of my other RDAs, whether they were clone or authentic. Like I said, they're on par in flavor. So the machining on this unit is hit or miss depending on which version you get, and I'll explain that now. So now when I decided I was going to do this giveaway, I decided to buy 2, one for myself and one for you guys. So I had 2 different finishes so I'd be able to tell them apart. A brushed finish, which is for you, a non-brushed finish, which is for me. I grabbed them out of the package, and I pulled the top caps off immediately because I want to kind of see the deck and see the machining on it. When I went to go pop the top caps back on, I wasn't able to get the brushed finish, the non-brushed finish, mine, back on. So I just took it off again and looked at comparison, and the brushed cap was actually thinner in the millimeter size than the non-brushed. So I mean, I was keeping it for myself anyway, so I took a Dremel to it with a sander wheel and got it down about a 1/2 millimeter. Now it works fine. But just an FYI, if you're going to wind up ordering and they do come in different colors. I think it's black, brushed, and non-brushed. If you get the non-brushed finish, just watch out and be aware that you might need to take like a sander or a Dremel to it to get the bore inside down to fit properly with the O-ring on that deck. And in the process of doing this with the Dremel, I wound up scraping the outside. Now it didn't affect anything because it's only a little minor scuff, but it kind of made me pissed because, you know, I kind of wanted a new looking unit. So let's move on to the deck. Now, just like the original Tugboat, it has a nice deep well. I throw a ton of juice in this baby when I would go out to the beach. Still bring my bottle to drip anyway because I'm just a vape head. But yeah, I would get about a good 10 to 15 heavy hits off of this before I had to re-drip again. So, you know, kind of happy about that. Now the posts, the screws are a little bit longer than the holes are dropped on this. So if you're heavy-handed, make sure you don't tighten it down too tight because you're going to wind up snapping off the edge of the coil, or you might snap something inside one of those posts. The post holes are not drilled the greatest. Mine had little burrs on the end of it. Again, no big deal for me. I took my Dremel to it, drilled them out myself, and then I wound up just, you know, scuffing off the edges to make sure it's fine. Didn't affect the performance, but again, just wanted to let you guys know, you know, the post holes, So as always, would I buy this unit again? Fuck yeah, I would. It's 12 bucks. Forgot to say I bought this from 101 Vapes. I'll put the link in the description below. So yeah, it costs 12 bucks. Hits relatively well. I'm kind of impressed with it for that price point. I bought other clones that are, you know, 30, 40 bucks, half the price of the authentic. So yeah, for 12 bucks, I would definitely jump on it. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's going to be time to choose the winner. But before I do that, I just want to thank all you guys for the subscriptions and taking the time out and watching the videos. Got a lot of private messages and messages on Facebook about how you guys enjoy the little comedy bullcrap I do before my reviews. So I wholeheartedly appreciate it. So I'm going to pop the camera around. We're going to grab this Excel spreadsheet and a randomizer on a web page. Let's flip to that right now. Alright guys, so what you see up on my screen is a commenters list and subscribers list. Everybody here, 1 through 74, have subscribed and commented on the video like I asked. So what we're going to do is, I have everybody's name numbered, and we're going to go over to random.org, and I'm going to pop in 74, and I'm going to generate 2 numbers, and then I'm going to announce the winner. So let's take a look at the first winner. Is number 40. And Melissa Shortland, congratulations on the win of the Tugboat. And let's go back and generate another number. And number 5. So number 5 is Armando Tomas. All right. Cool beans, Armando. Well, I will hit both you guys and gal up, and I will get those out to you ASAP. So just provide me your shipping address if you're watching the video, but by the time this video goes up, I probably would already have contacted you, and should get them out in the beginning part of this week. So hopefully you'll have this by the end of the week so you can enjoy it over the weekend. So let's switch back to the regular camera and finish up this show, shall we? Alright guys, congratulations to all your winners. I'll hit you up via PM, via YouTube, and get that stuff shipped out to you Monday or Tuesday so you can enjoy it for the weekend. Now, as always, if you haven't subscribed to the Coil, you can do that right here. And remember, keep vaping your face off, and I hope that every one of your clouds this week has a silver lining. I'll be back with some more giveaways at the end of the month, and I should have a juice review up by this weekend with a couple of other goodies for you. So until then, peace out.